September 3rd, 2009. This is Carlo's Corner. One group doesn't need to worry about access to good doctors. The CIA always seems to have doctors when they torture, waterboard suspects. That's reassuring. It might be an alternative to emergency rooms. Sounds like socialized medicine to me. You're going to see a bunch of illegal immigrants carrying around weapons of mass destruction just so they can get a free checkup. And what about dental? After the shoe bomber, we're going to have the tooth straightening retainer bomber. A downtown Tampa, Florida Bank of America refused to cash a check for an armless man because he could not provide a thumbprint. They looked at my prosthetic hands and the teller said, "Well, obviously you can't give us a thumbprint," Steve Valdez told CNN on Wednesday. Talk about whining. The bank still insisted on a thumbprint identification form to cash a check drawn on his wife's account at the bank, even though he showed them 2 photo IDs. So, that's the rules. Valdez was told he could only cash the check without a thumbprint if he brought his wife, or he opened an account with them. I told them I neither wanted an account with them and couldn't bring my wife in because she was nowhere close by, Valdez told CNN. Now, what kind of wife is running around while her handless husband is left to deal with the banking situation? Hey, honey, cash this check. I have to spend some time with a guy who has hands. And the name Valdez? Check his papers. Bank of America made this statement. While the thumbprint is a requirement for those who don't have accounts, the bank should have made accommodations. Next thing, we'll have every armless guy looking for accommodations. Valdez said his treatment by the bank violated the U.S. Americans with Disability Act. If we don't protect the banks, who's going to protect rich people? And without rich people, who is going to own the businesses that make the jobs for armless people? So count your blessings on your little prosthetic fingers and be thankful we live in a country that protects your freedom. Lost in this discussion is how the guy presses the buttons on his ATM. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. You have different rules for this guy? Next thing, you'll have Bernie Madoff's family walking around with their arms behind their back trying to withdraw more billions of dollars from the banks. Concerns about an ad offering a minimally invasive procedure promising youthful appearance asked for a body shot. Define minimally invasive. This is just a month after my colonoscopy. And why are they asking for a body shot? Are only people with a great body supposed to have a youthful looking face? My nightmare? My grandparents' smiling baby faces and their gender parts hanging low. Thanks a lot. The death panel discussions faded. Who pulled the plug on Grandma? No one ever asked about Grandpa's plug. Did we plug Grandpa in? Ted Kennedy died. He could have afforded a more youthful-looking appearance. Curt Schilling, the bloody sock pitcher and GWB supporter, discussed taking that Senate seat. People were mad when Al Franken went into politics. Even in comedy, Franken used words for a living. It'll be great when the Senate is talking health care and we got a guy whose contribution to society is throwing a ball past a guy carrying a bat. Kurt, maybe when it's time to pull the plug on Grandma, we can just have you throw a high, hard one right at her noggin. Good choice, athletic supporters. Last, Japan, Mayuki Haruyama, wife of Japan's Prime Minister-elect, says she traveled to planet Venus and was abducted by aliens. No wonder we can't build a car that outlasts Japan's. They're having help. That's it for today. Thanks for joining Carlo's Corner.